Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get right into today's video. Before we get any further, I do want to give a big thank you to Novo Ovo for sponsoring today's video, along with sending over these new Instant Apex Ombre nails for me to try out. So as you guys know, I have tried Novo Ovo in the past. They sell their nail tips on Amazon, and they also have this solid glue gel as well. I really love their nail tips, and I have tried a few of their different like Instant Apex nails, and I've also tried, I think the first ones I tried for them were their like that Russian almond nail shape, and I really loved those. But then they're coming out with their Instant Apex nails. They have a lot of different ones to choose from, like just the basic clear, and then they also have pre-colored, and then now they have these new ombre ones, which I'm very excited about, and I can't wait to try these out in today's video. So let's go ahead and take a quick look at these nail tips, and then we will jump into applying them. So in this box, we of course have the nail tips, and then we also just have like this little thank you card and also other items. Like I mentioned, I've tried their Russian almond and also their Instant Apex. I really love their nail tips. They're really high quality nail tips, and all of the Instant Apex nails they're coming out with, it's super nice. And seeing all of the different like pre-colored ones, it just is so nice, especially for beginners. Like if you like the Instant Apex nails, like that pre-Apex design, or like a sculpted nail tip. And then of course, it just makes it super easy for beginners because it's pre-colored. You like can have your base, or even now you even have a design option with these with these ombre ones. So I do quickly want to show the nail. The ombre is very pretty, and I'm pretty sure these do come in 3 color choices, like for the nude or like the nail bed area proportion of the nail. I think that does come in 3 colors. I believe this one is the shade name Light Pink. I will have it down below in the description box. But it's a very classic baby boomer ombre, and I just think this is so pretty, so gorgeous. I love the color, like the light pink color here, and then it ombres beautifully into a white. And I know sometimes getting that perfect ombre, it can be very complicated and tricky to do. So this will save the day if you want to have like those ombre type nails. Another thing I was thinking about is because they have these ombre nails, but then they also have this color of nail tip just like without the ombre design, you can mix and match and say you want to have an ombre on 2 of your nails and then the other nails just to be the plain pink. You can pick up the ombre nails and then also just the regular pink colored nails, and you can mix and match them and use like the ombre ones on specific nails. So I think that's also something to think about that would be really cool. But back to the overall look of this nail tip, this is part of their Instant Apex collection. So we do have that sculpted look. We have that sculpted apex on the nail. The quality of these nail tips is also really good quality, high quality products. The free edge is, you can see that it does have some thickness to it. It isn't super thick, but it's the perfect thickness. The material is also like very sturdy. You can see here that I do have trouble bending this nail tip. Coming to take a look at the cuticle area, the cuticle is actually thinner than the free edge, which we like to see. We want to get that seamless and flawless transition. But one quick thing, this doesn't bend like a normal full cover nail tip would, but it is still thin, and it's thinned out enough to where when you apply it, you are still going to get that seamless and flawless transition, especially because it's so thinned out there. And then it like starts, it's like downhill, but then it starts to come up and form into that like sculpted apex. So I really love these nail tips. I am going to be applying them in today's video. Here is just a quick look at the box. And to apply these Instant Apex nails, I have found that it is best for me to use solid glue gel. Just with these ones from Novo Ovo, I get a few little gaps if I use like a regular glue gel. And this 8-in-1 solid glue gel from them has solved that problem completely. So I am going to apply these today and figure out some sort of design. I feel like with ombre nails, sometimes it's a little tricky to think of a design just because I feel like they're so pretty and so classy as is. But I am going to try my best to possibly come up with some sort of little spooky add-on that we can add to these nails just to get them a little bit more dressed up for Halloween and in that like Halloween spirit. So before we jump into doing the nails, I do want to go ahead and run through and do a quick baby registry Amazon haul. I did put up a post on my community tab, and it was a poll asking if you guys wanted to see the items that I am receiving from all of you wonderful people. It truly is a blessing. But anyway, that poll did win for yes. So I am going to go through. We're going to do a rapid haul. So I'm sure all of you know, but I know sometimes when I say something in a video, it may be a video that someone passed over, or not everybody's checking my community tab, or they don't have Instagram and don't follow me on Instagram. So I do quickly just want to announce that I am currently pregnant and I am expecting my first child. I am now in my second trimester and almost 16 weeks pregnant, which is very exciting news. I am super thankful that you guys are very supportive. You're being very supportive to me, and you're all being very understanding, which I really do appreciate. So if you guys have been keeping up to date with my community tab on YouTube or even follow me on Instagram, you may know that I have a Amazon baby registry, and anyone who is making a purchase from my baby registry, I am sending them a little gift bag with new or lightly used nail products that I no longer use. I haven't actually mentioned this in a YouTube video yet just because I feel like I haven't had the time, so I have just made it a community post. But with baby's arrival, I have so much stuff in my nail area, in my nail room, just products that are new, they're not being used, a lot of lightly used products that I just need to go through and get rid of and just kind of cut back on everything that I do have. So you guys really loved the idea of kind of like a virtual diaper raffle, but that did not pass through. I am not able to go forward with that. So the next best idea that I had is that everyone who does purchase and leaves a contact method for me, I am going to be mailing you out a little gift bag, a little thank you bag with some nail goodies. And again, they're new, lightly used products. I have sent a bunch out already, and I'm still receiving items from my registry, which is just absolutely amazing. And I truly do feel very, very blessed every time a package arrives, and the little notes that you guys are leaving me, it just really makes me just feel so emotional and so thankful that I have all of you amazing supporters and people on my side and supporting me, and it truly does just feel amazing. So I will go ahead and pop a little image up on screen somewhere throughout talking, just so you guys can read kind of the idea that I have going on here. Now, not everybody has to participate. You don't need to purchase anything. You can also purchase something without even just leaving your contact information if you don't want me to send you a goodie bag. But I do want to send as many people as I can a little nail thank you gift. It's just going to be a little bag that I'm going to send out, and it's just going to have some nail related items in there. And just to give back to you guys, for supporting me and spoiling me and my baby, which I am super thankful for. But I did just want to mention this throughout a video. Like I said, I will go ahead and pop the image up on screen so you guys can read that. And then I will have the Amazon registry link down below in the description box in case you guys do want to make a purchase. Again, you do not have to. I am very thankful for all of the ones who have purchased everything that I am quickly showing throughout today's haul today. But thank you again to everyone who has made a purchase. A lot of you should now be receiving your thank you gift bags. Don't worry, I am working through and getting everything sent out. It is quite a process though, because I have to pack everything, and then I'm writing little special thank you cards to everybody, and then just purchasing the labels to send out those packages, and then also mailing those off. So it is taking quite a bit of time, but don't worry if I haven't got to you yet. I am trying my best to work through everybody. I do have a lot of items here. A lot of people have purchased. That's why truly I am saying I am so blessed and so thankful for everyone who has made a purchase. But I will be sending out those thank you gift bags with the nail goodies included. And again, if you do want to make a purchase, the registry will be down below in the description box. So off camera, I did go in and apply my peel off base coat. I will have a video linked up in the cards showing like the full prep steps on how I like to prep my nails if I want the longevity and the longest wear. But as you guys know, I feel like this is a repetitive cycle of me constantly repeating myself, but I am a content creator, so I'm always using just a peel off base coat. That way I can do many nail sets within the week without needing to worry about soaking off the nails. So now I am ready to get these nail tips sized out. For the most part, these do fit me really nicely. Sometimes nail tips, they may not fit you perfectly, like around the cuticle area. You may have a little bit more of a rounded or like a squared off cuticle area, and the nail tips just might not fit as nicely as they should be. So to fix that, you can always go in with like a nail file and just shape up around the cuticle area and make them perfectly fit you. Another quick thing I want to mention, always keep in mind when you are sizing out your nail tips, you want to be sure that you are never sizing the nail tip to fit you too small. If the nail tip is too small, it's going to like strain on your natural nail and it's going to end up wanting to pop off, which of course, we do not want. We want that nail tip to last and we don't want it to pop off. So just be sure if you are in between sizes, always size up and then take that hand file and just customize the nail tip. If it overhangs on your skin a little bit, you can easily just take that hand file and make that shape fit you perfectly. So I don't have to do any filing. These do fit me very nicely and I do have them all sized out. And now you can see here just this beautiful ombre. I am obsessed with these. I think these are so pretty, and just thinking back to the regular just pre-colored nail tips, it would be so cool to like mix and match and have a nail set with like the ombre ones and then also just the regular pre-colored ones. So like I mentioned, using these Novo Ovo nail tips, it is always best for me to use a solid gel, just because I have noticed that if I use a regular glue gel, there's just a few little gaps and it just doesn't look right. It's harder to apply them with those gaps. If you have gaps, it's going to cause lifting. So if you're having those gaps like I would switch over to a solid glue gel. This one from Novo Ovo is really great and it makes applying these a lot easier. And of course, it makes them fit my natural nails a lot better. So now we are ready to apply them. This is a super quick and easy process. And when I say that, I really mean it. I have had a lot of practice doing this and I have done this quite a bit of times. But even if you are still a beginner and this would be like your first time applying nail tips like this, if you are using a solid glue gel, it is definitely going to help. Just because a solid glue gel is a lot thicker, it's going to hold that nail tip in place. And a lot of the times you won't even really need to hold the nail tip while you are doing your flash cure, which is also really nice. But I just like to go in, scoop out some of that solid glue gel like you saw me doing from the container, and then I like to just press the solid glue gel down in the nail tip. You technically do not need to do that. I just find it easier for when it comes to applying the nail tip to my natural nail, that if I have pressed out the solid glue gel, it is just going to apply a lot easier and quicker. And to do that, you can use like your glove or just a tool. And then I go in and apply the nail tip and just be sure that the solid glue gel has reached the tip of my natural nail. Like I mentioned, you technically do not need to hold the nail tip in place for a lot of solid glue gels because they will just have that thick consistency where the nail tip's going to stay in place for your flash cure. I personally like to just hold the nail tip. I feel like I'm clumsy sometimes, and if I accidentally bump it, I may cause the nail tip to shift or move. So just for me, I don't find any issues with just holding the nail tip in place while doing that flash cure. But you can see that with this solid glue gel, I am able to clean anything up if necessary, and the nail tip isn't wiggling or moving around on me, just because that solid glue gel does have a thick consistency. Something to keep in mind when you are using a solid glue gel, you do not want to touch it with your bare skin. You always want to wear a glove or touch it with using a tool, just because it is a gel product and we shouldn't be touching uncured gel with our bare hands. Another thing, quick tip, is even though these nail tips are pre-colored, they are intended to be applied using gel. So if you are doing the proper curing times, for me, for my flash cures, I'll generally do a 30 to 35 second flash cure. Sometimes it will be a little bit longer, upwards to 60 seconds. But after my flash cure, I will just go into my large, full-powered nail lamp and do a full 60-second cure. I have never had any issues with the Novo Ovo gel curing or the pre-colored nail tips because, like I said, these are intended to be applied using gel. The light is going to be able to reach through and fully cure the gel. So you should not have any issues if you are doing the correct intended curing time and using the like a full powered nail light, not only just a flash cure light. I have a flash cure light here, which isn't that high of a wattage, but then my full powered nail lamp, that's what's really going through and going to be fully curing this gel. And that is just a quick couple of tips that I have for you guys. You can see here, this really isn't that hard to do. And with the solid glue gel, it also allows me to clean up any spillage if necessary, which is super nice. And these nail tips are just looking so nice. I'm just going to finish out applying them. So here are the nails after I have them all applied and I did my full cure. I'm now going to go in with my filing. And something to keep in mind with your filing with these nail tips, you will not want to buff over the surface of the entire nail. For the pink, like near the nail bed and the cuticle area, you can buff over there or file just to help seal in and thin that cuticle area a little bit more, clean up any spillage if necessary. But the white part on the nail, if you do buff over that or file over that, you are going to remove the actual ombre design. So just keep that in mind. So now that the nails are filed, I think they look really, really good. And honestly, I would just apply my top coat and be finished here, just because I feel like ombre nails, like I mentioned in the beginning, they're very classy on their own and just the basic baby boomer nails. So I think these are really, really pretty, but I feel like the video is gonna be just kind of short, so I want to spice these up a little bit. And I was thinking just about adding some little white and black Halloween stickers, keeping it very simple and beginner friendly and just easy to do, but still just adding a little more in case you don't want to leave these plain. I really couldn't think of many other ideas to do because, like I said, I feel like with the classic ombre, the design really just speaks for itself, and this design overall is just a design that looks cute on its own. But I think with just adding a few stickers, like maybe some of the little spider webs to the nails or some of the ghosts, I think that's just going to bring it together a little bit. I don't think I'm going to go super crazy. Just again, just keeping it simple and cute. So here are the nails after I have the stickers applied, and I feel like this is exactly what I was looking for. It adds just a little something more to the nails, but keep in mind, you can keep these just the basic ombre if that is what you would like to do, or you can come up with a more even elaborate design. I just wasn't really sure what I wanted to do with these nails, but I think these turned out really cute. So I am now gonna go in with my top coat, apply this to all of the nails, and then I will cure. Here are the nails after I have the top coat applied. This was a very quick and easy nail set, and I just love how they turned out. I think they're spooky, but yet they still just give off like that classic nail if you want a classic baby boomer ombre, but adding a little bit of spooky to it to fit Halloween season. I'm now going to take my cuticle oil, apply that to my cuticles, rub that in to nourish them, and of course, like I always say, top off the nail set. And here is the finished look. Like I said, I love how these turned out. They're very simple, but yet very cute. I will be leaving the links to the products that I did use down below in the description box in case you guys do want to pick anything up for yourselves. I definitely recommend checking out Novo Ovo. This like little insert card, you can see some of the nail tips they do have. They have duck nails, they have toenail tips. They do also have like pre-colored and pre-French toenail tips. They have solid glue gel, the Instant Apex collection, which these are a part of that collection. You can see how they have that very beautiful sculpted look. I just have been loving that. They also have some curved nails, and then like I said, the Russian almond. I think they also have other selections, like for example, the Instant Apex. They have the pre-colored ones, the French tip, and then also now this ombre ones. So definitely recommend checking them out. I do want to give a big thank you to Novo Ovo again for sponsoring today's video, along with sending over these nail tips to try out. I really hope that you guys did enjoy today's video, but as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.